says, and say to Archippus, take heed to the ministry which you have received in the Lord, that you may fulfill it. All the things, we are human beings, we like building and all that, because we are physical people. All those things that God did, the reason why he did it is because there is the assignment that he's given us as his children, as his church, to fulfill. So he says, Archippus, take heed, you have received something. It says, King Scott, you have received something. God has made it possible for you to get a location, a good location, and all that. Take heed that you don't get carried away and start beating your chest to say, yeah, we have the big church, we are at the corner piece, and we have everything. We can throw parties, we can do whatever. It says, take heed that you don't lose sight of the reason why God has done this, so that you can fulfill that reason. When you look in the scriptures, you see the story of the children of Israel. There is a reason why God released them from the bondage of Egypt into the freedom of manifesting his glory. When you read that story, you find that the children of Israel themselves, they complained about Egypt, but they quickly wanted to go back there. Why? Because sometimes for us, we completely forget why God has done what he has done for us, or why God is doing what he's doing through us. Moses told the children of Israel, hey, you're going to be wealthy. You're going to have large space. You're going to be able to do fun things for yourself. But remember, it is God that gives you the power to get wealth. Don't forget the purpose for which God has brought you to this place. And I'm not listing out things for us. No. Because each one of us, we are Archippus. There is a ministry we have received individually. There is a ministry that we've received corporately as a church. And God is saying, this is the beginning. Take heed to fulfill that ministry. You see, it is impossible that, after all the things God has done, that we will forget. In Matthew chapter 25 and verse 24, so God has given 1 talent to this man. And he came back when it was time to give account. Because he's an example of a man who forgets the ministry he has received and failed to fulfill it. He said, it's not about me, it's about you, God. I know you to be a hard man, reaping where you've not sown and gathering where you've not scattered seed. So what did I do? Verse 25. I became afraid and went and hid your talent in the ground. Look, what you've given me, I've made no use of it, so I give it back to you. Because God is taking us to a new place. God has said, we have just begun. There is the chance or possibility that because it's something new, it's something strange, it's something unfamiliar, we become afraid and we do nothing with the ministry God has committed to us. It's not just laziness. It's not just forgetfulness. He said, I know who you are. I became afraid, and I did not fulfill the ministry committed into my hands. So God is challenging us at this new junction that we've arrived at, that we are beginning, we are starting in that which is set to accomplish in this phase. Take heed. Go to God. What would you have me do? Why am I here? Why are we here? So that we can take the steps to fulfill that ministry. I want us to bow down our heads, and I want us to talk to God. We've had testimonies to help our faith. We've heard that God can do that which seems impossible, that if God even cares about us. And now God has said, this is the beginning. You have just begun a journey. You have not arrived yet. Don't think, oh, I've arrived. It's time to settle and just have fun. God says, you have just begun. You have just started. Take heed to the ministry you've received. Take heed. Be careful to fulfill it. I want you to talk to God.